YouTube, what's good, guys? It's your boy TD, and I'm back again with another video from Fantasy Good Sports, guys. And today's video is going to be on 5 guys that's about to go nuclear. So make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to this channel. This is cutting edge content. I said what I said. This is cutting edge content. So with no further ado, guys, let's begin. And guys, how you support the channel is signing up as a member, and you get perks with that. I get to your questions quicker in the chat, and also you get videos about an hour before everybody else do. And sometimes, guys, I do lives and videos just for the certain tiers of the membership. So make sure you sign up as a member, guys. And if you watch the whole video, I got 3 bonus guys for you. So make sure you watch the whole video, guys. That's how you support the channel also. Watching the whole video, spam the chat, put the 100 symbol in the chat. Let me know that you're rocking with me. And also, if you got any questions about anything depending on fantasy, just let me know in the comment section. Okay. So the first guy I want to talk about is a wide receiver from the Chicago Bears, and it's going to be Luther Burden. And guys, I'm trying to get Luther Burden everywhere now. This is not a buy low. This is not a sell high. This is not one of these videos. This is a video that guys are skyrocketing up the rankings. These are guys that are get ready to go nuclear. So, guys, reason why I'm on Luther Burden, if you watch the game, DJ Moore is upset. He scored a touchdown. He didn't even want to celebrate. He's upset. He knows that he's not in this offense the way he wants to be. He's not getting the targets that he think he should get. They actually probably phased him out a little bit by little with a guy like Luther Burden. Luther Burden is going to be a deep threat. Now, listen, Roman can run underneath, and Roman's a great deep threat too. But Luther Burden, guys, is going to be the guy who's going to take the top off the defense. Kind of in a Jameson Williamson role. How volatile it's going to be, I don't know, but I want the guy on my team. I can see it coming. Any more data, guys, we won't be able to get him. If he has another big, long touchdown, we won't be able to get him. So I have to take what I've seen the last 3 to 4 weeks with Caleb Williams growing into his role and put that on Luther Burden, and that makes him one of the best players to go pick up off your waivers right now before anything else happens. So, guys, I love Luther Burden. I don't have anything else to say about him. I think this guy's about to be a breakout in the middle of the season as a rookie wide receiver. All right, let's move on to my number 2 player, and this is a running back from the New York Giants, and it's Cam Scatterbo. Now, listen, we know that Cam Scatterbo was a premium pickup this week or last week, so we get that. But this is the thing about Cam Scatterbo. I don't think Tyrone Tracy is going to come back and get this job back. You understand, guys? I don't think that Tyrone Tracy is going to get this job back, especially with a shoulder injury and a running back. That's very bad. You remember Dalvin Cook, where his whole body would go numb and he would fumble the ball off a shoulder injury? That's what Tyrone Tracy has to be careful about. Shoulder injuries are degenerate. So I believe Cam Scatterbo, guys, with him catching 4 or 5 passes a game, being a great goal line back, getting the green zone touches, this guy's about to go nuclear. So if you have a guy like Alvin Kamara, some of these mid-tier running backs, and you want to get off of them to go to Cam Scatterbo, even though it might be a lateral move, I can understand it. And if you got extra wide receivers on your team that you don't need and they on your bench, hell yeah, go get Cam Scatterbo and put him in the flex, and you beating everybody in the flex. Remember, how you win fantasy football weeks is having the best flex plays. Everybody got studs at the wide receiver 1 and wide receiver 2 and RB1 and RB2 and quarterback 1. Everybody got a stud, but do you get what you got in the flex? So that's what Cam Scatterbo can do for your team, guys. Moving on to my number 3 guy, it's going to be Ashton Jeanty. Now, listen, I'm getting a little bit of consensus here. I'm talking about top guys, but we are doubting these guys. And right now, you can go get Ashton Jeanty in a redraft league. You can't get him in Dynasty because of where he was drafted. But in redraft, you can go get Ashton Jeanty. And Ashton Jeanty, guys, according to PFF, who does a lot of analytics, Ashton Jeanty is breaking a lot of tackles. He is getting hit behind the line of scrimmage and making guys miss, but he's not getting clear pass where he can actually get into the second level of the defense and make people miss like he did at Boise State, like the Ashton Jeanty that we know about, right? So that's the thing about Ashton Jeanty, and I think it's about to manifest, even though the offensive line is not that great. It's still about to manifest. So, yes, guys, I like Ashton Jeanty. I think he's about to start going nuclear. Okay, let's move on to my number 4 guy. And this is a wide receiver from the Green Bay Packers, and it's going to be Matthew Golden. With Jaden Reed injury, with Christian Watson not back yet, I think Matthew Golden is about to establish as one of the big players big time players on this offensive side of the team, like for the Green Bay Packers. I think Matthew Golden is about to get a big play a week, and I'm talking about a touchdown. Now, will he get underneath targets to make his fantasy value decent? Yes. But what you want Matthew Golden for is the play action and for Jordan Love to throw the ball deep, and that's why they drafted Matthew Golden. Hopefully he can stay more healthy than Christian Watson. Christian Watson supposed to have been that guy, but he's been volatile. But right now, I wouldn't focus on Christian Watson. I would want to get Matthew Golden on my team. And these are guys, most of these guys you can get via through a trade, through the waiver wire, right? This is not a Justin Jefferson or a Jamar Chase or the top first round picks that we took, right? Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen. These are guys that people are kind of like, I don't know what to do with these players. What should I do? And so when people have doubt, you move in and cover up for the doubt. That's what insurance companies do. Oh my God, I'm getting old. I got a heart problem. I gotta need a heart transplant. And you know what the insurance companies, what they do? They send out young, good-looking people and say, hey, how you doing? Listen, we got something to help you out. You got your young ones. You don't want to die and your young ones sitting here. That's the same thing you doing with this list. You come in and say, hey, man, you about to be 0-4. Hey, you want this player right here, man? Let me get that player off of you. Or you can go to the waiver wires and just stash these guys and put them on your bench, depending on your league format. All right, guys, let's move on to my number 5 guy. Then I'm going to get to the bonus guy. So make sure you keep watching the whole video, guys, and spam the chat and put the 100 symbol and let me know that you're rocking with me, right? Okay, the number 5 guy is going to be Alec Ayomanor. Alec Ayomanor. Listen, guys, Calvin Ridley is toast. He doesn't suck now. Like I said, I don't say players suck, but he's toast. That means that he's not a typical number 1. He's a great number 2. Still, at this point of his career, he's still a really good number 2 wide receiver, but I don't want him as a number 1 wide receiver. And Alec is get ready to take over. Will they trade for somebody like a DJ Moore? Yeah, they could. They need another wide receiver to help Cam development. Remember, before Josh Allen took off, he needed Stephon Diggs. A lot of young quarterbacks need a superior wide receiver to help their development, so that way they can read the defense and see what the separation really is going to be in the NFL. In college, you're separating from guys 5 yards, but in the pros, it's like 2 yards. So you got to throw in those windows. So I think Alec is a better, younger player right now, and I think he's going to get ready to go nuclear for Cam Ward. Cam Ward is only going to get better, right? It's only going to get better. It might not be no 400 yards or 300 yards in a game, but it could be 250 with 1 TD or 2 TDs, and that could go to Alec. They looking for Alec in the red zone. All right, guys, let's get to the bonus guys. The first bonus guy I'm going to talk about is Devontae Adams. Now, listen, you got to probably get him via through a trade, or if you're in an 10-team league, he might be on your waivers, but he needs to be started. And when Matthew Stafford is getting to the green zone and the red zone, they looking for Devontae, because Devontae route running is so precise, it's so precise that he's one of the best red zone targets, even though he's not 6'6", 6'7", he's like 6'3", 6'2", but his route running is impeccable. So the corner don't know what he's about to do. His feet, everything looks the same. Everything that Devontae does looks the same. You don't know what he's going to do, if he's going to keep straight or if he's about to curl up on you. And so that makes him a great red zone target. And so that's why he's going to have more touchdowns than Puka, even though Puka is getting more targets. So, guys, I love Devontae Adams. Moving on to my next bonus guy for as guys who's get ready to go nuclear is going to be Ollie Gordon. Now, his nuclear is not 40 points, but his nuclear is getting consistent carries and getting consistent carries around the green zone to make sure that Devon A-Chain stays healthy, and also Devon A-Chain is being able to have the health and he's not tired to make the big plays. Like, we don't want him to be tired. We need him. When we got Devon A-Chain in the game, we going at him. So Ollie Gordon is just going to be a guy that can make the defense prepare different for Miami, where you got to bring the safeties in the box, because we're going to run the ball with Ollie, right? And that's what Ollie Gordon is. So this guy's get ready to start going nuclear. And last but not least, guys, if you have this guy is a tight end from the New England Patriots, and it's Hunter Henry. So this is what I'm saying with Hunter Henry, reason why he's getting ready to go nuclear, and what you can do. If you got a Brock Bowers, you can pivot off Brock, go trade him, get you a top player. Maybe you got to wait for Brock maybe another week, but maybe it's Trey McBride, and you can pivot to a Hunter Henry. And listen, you're just going to have to start him every week. You can't play matchups. Once you make this move, you have to just start him unless he get an injury. And it's okay to stream the tight end position, because there's always streamers out there every week for the tight end position. So I think Hunter Henry, guys, with Drake May, and Drake May being a young quarterback, he's going to be hyper-targeted over Boutte, over Stephon Diggs. I think the #1 guy in New England in the passing game is going to be Hunter Henry. So I'm willing to get off a top-tier tight end and stud my flex spot out with a running back or a top wide receiver or a top running back, and go get Hunter Henry, and I'm okay with that in my tight end position. So one thing about the tight end and quarterback position, you can stream it if you're really, really precise. But I don't like doing it, but I will do it if it makes my team better. And if Hunter Henry just out there on your waiver, just pick him up. Don't let nobody stream this guy on you. This is an explosive guy who could give you 30 points, 40 points, and be very consistent. And he might have a couple of down weeks, but they are trying to get him the ball. So that's what makes me feel good about this move. So guys, thank y'all for tuning in to Fantasy Good Sports. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to this channel. This is cutting edge content. Listen guys, if you need a consultation, this is a promo that I'm offering. All you gotta do is sign up as a Phenom member tier, and I'm gonna give you a free consultation, guys, for your first one. And everyone after this is only gonna be $25 for 30 minutes. Now, a lot of you are not really saying, well, I don't need a consultation. I think that's the best, because me telling you who to play and what to play and not looking at your team is very disingenuous. I like to really sit down with you and we go through your whole team and go through your league and look at your format, look at your scoring, and I can give you a great assessment. I can change your life when it comes to fantasy. I'm good like that. I said what I said. Pat myself on the back. Thank you guys. Y'all be safe. Peace.